Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Stephanie, and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Today's flow is going to be all about taking flight. We are going to blast off day 18, and we're going to have some fun. Go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful Tadasana, aka mountain pose. So, same way we started yesterday. Rooting the feet firmly on the mat. Go ahead and lift those toes off. Feel all that weight sink back into the heels. And let's practice what we did yesterday, slowly trying to put the toes down one at a time. So maybe try to start with your big toe, and then the index or the pointer, the index, the ring, and the toe. It's harder to go that way. So let's try it again. Lift those toes up and lower the big one, the pointer, the index, the ring, and then the toe. It did not work out very well for me that time. Let's try the other way. Lift them up and then put down the little one, the ring, the index and pointer, and then the big. My index and pointer want to go together. Go ahead and take a light bend in those knees, making sure that pelvis has a neutral tilt to it. It's not splaying front or back. Spine is long, reaching towards the ceiling. Shoulder blades roll back, bringing the palms of the hands facing forward. And the crown of the head is actively reaching towards the ceiling. Go ahead and close those eyes down. And let's start to bring our awareness to our bodies. How do we feel today? How are our thoughts? And of course, if you'd like to set an intention, now would be a great time. Light and airy is the theme for today. Can we be buoyant? Can we be grounded and light and lifted? We're going to find out today. You can start by taking circles with your nose. So just make the circles with your nose as big as you can, going one way. It's a great little way to warm up our neck. Once you do about 3 circles going one way, go ahead and reverse that circle and do the nose circles the other way. Very nice. When you get done with that, go ahead and take the right arm across the body. Left arm lifts up. Nice little shoulder stretch on the right side here. Breathing. You can have your eyes opened or closed, whatever feels better for you here. No holding, no clenching. We are actively breathing. And now let's take that right hand behind us. So we're lifting up and we're bringing that left right hand down the small of the back. Your left hand can be on your right elbow, applying just a little bit of gentle pressure here. Making sure to maintain that alignment of your mountain position here. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. And bring that left arm across the body. Right arm catches it. Stretching all through that left shoulder now. Feeling it on the outside. Making sure that our arm is straight across the body. We're not up here or down here. We are straight across. Getting that stretch. And go ahead and bring that left hand down the small of your back. Right hand can go on your left elbow to add a little bit of gentle pressure. And let's make sure our mountain pose is correct while we are stretching. And go ahead and on your next inhale, release. Beautiful. Go ahead and inhale those arms up overhead. We can take Kali Mudra here. So this is our index finger. We interlace our hands and our index fingers stick up, or our pointer fingers stick up, kind of like a little Charlie's Angel move. Kali Mudra is the destructive. So we are destructing any negative thoughts we have with this mudra. Okay, so our arms are up overhead. Go ahead and maintain that alignment. You got that light bend in the knees. The pelvis is neutral. We're actively reaching up. Okay, let's go ahead and bend over towards the right. Keeping a lot of weight in that left foot. We have engaged glutes and thighs here. Breathe. And inhale back to center. And exhale, go over towards the left. So weight is all in that right foot now. We are engaged here. And we are breathing, no holding or clenching. And inhale back to center. Beautiful. We're going to take those arms out in a T and just go over towards the right, maintaining the alignment of the hips. So I don't want to see you going like this. Okay, I just want to see the upper body move. So trying to maintain straightness of the hips. Gaze can go behind you towards that right hand. Breathe. Say hello to Miss Alice Kitty Kitty. There's a product kitty. Inhale back to center. T arm still. And twist to the left, maintaining the bend only in the torso, keeping the hips pointed towards the front of the room. Gaze can be towards that left hand. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Go ahead and inhale those arms up overhead. Maybe a slight little back bend here if it feels good for you. And exhale, we're coming into our forward fold. So go ahead and ragdoll here, just swaying left or right. Nice gentle sway. Spreading through the sits bones, allowing that spine to hang heavy. Big breaths through your abdomen and chest. And nice deep exhales through the nose. Slowly begin to peel yourself back up to standing. Nice. Go ahead and lift that, or go ahead and shift the weight into the left foot. Lift that right leg up. And we're just going to do a little thigh stretch here. So go ahead, quad stretch, whichever you want to call it. So go ahead and just pull on this leg. We're trying to keep the leg down. Okay, so we don't want to pull the leg back, and we don't want to see it coming forward like this. We want it to be straight down beside the other one. And we're just slightly pulling to get that stretch through the quads. Breathe. If you fall, it's okay. The mat has your back. We just get back into the pose because us yogis are humble and we do not mind falling out and trying again. It's all part of the fun. It's all part of the practice. And beautiful. Go ahead and release that foot down. And let's do the other side. So shift the weight into the right foot and then lift the left up. Keeping it right beside the right and just stretching through that thigh, quad. breathing. There's no holding or clenching. This should not have any kind of a sharp pain. It could be slightly uncomfortable, but not sharp pains. Very nice job. Go ahead and release. And come to the top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. And let's swan dive down back into our forward fold. Now on your next inhale, go ahead and come up to halfway lift. Weight should be in the toes here. And exhale, fold over both of those legs. Plant the hands, step the right foot back, followed by the left. Hold here, plank position, maybe rocking forwards and backwards. And let's lower down the knees, and then the chest and the chin. And slide through into our baby cobra. And exhale, we're going to meet back in a downward facing dog. First down dog of the day. So go ahead and give your dog a nice little walk here. Stretching all through those hamstrings. Nice inhales and exhales through the nose, activating that Ujjayi breathing. Maybe come up on those tiptoes, bending those knees, trying to get that chest to the thighs. And on your next inhale, walk, hop, tiptoe, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine, neck's included in that spine. Exhale, fold. Slowly begin to peel yourself all the way up to standing. Head and neck come last. And we are back in our most beautiful Tadasana. Yes. Go ahead and shift the weight into the left foot. You can go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. We're going to pull the right leg up. You can just have it bent this time. Find that balance to the left leg. We're going to come into our warrior 3. And in our warrior 3, you can keep your hands at heart center. We can send them out in airplane arms, whichever feels best for you. Let's go ahead and shift that right foot back behind us, kicking that heel towards that back of the room. Find your gazing point and breathe. No holding or clenching. If you want to do the airplane arms, go ahead and take them out. And big step back, arms come up, pivot on that right foot. Warrior 1. Breathe. Making sure that left ankle or that left knee is not over that left ankle. You can see that left big toe. And allow your inhale to open you up to our warrior 2. Arms are parallel. Breathe. Let's go and come back for our exalted warrior. So drop that right hand, left arm sweeps up. Chest is lifted. Gaze is towards the ceiling. We're smiling, happy, peaceful warriors. We're actually exalted warriors right now. That's okay. And go ahead and come back to our warrior 2. Then we're going to come forward into half moon. So this is going to take a little bit of buoyancy off of this right foot. So go ahead and step up. Okay, or step up, and we're going to bring our left hand to the ground. Okay? That right leg is still barreling towards the back of the mat there. Okay, it's half moon here. We're going to take this right hand up towards the sky. Can you take your gaze towards that right hand? And breathe. No holding or clenching. If you need a block under that left hand, it would be very useful. Just breathing. And step back to our warrior 2. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, sweep this right arm up and around, back to our warrior 1. Breathing, hands up overhead. I'm sure they're getting heavy. It's okay. It's really good for us. Really good for our circulation. Really good for our strength. And definitely good for our mental capacity to know that we can stick it out and we can keep our arms up. And exhale. Plant those hands and step that left foot back into our downward facing dog. Roll forward. Plank. Lower down into our chaturanga and push up into our upward facing dog. Chest is lifted. And on your next exhale, meet me in downward facing dog. We're going to go ahead and step or hop or jump to the top of the mat, however you'd like to get there. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we're going to root to rise, arms all the way up overhead. And exhale them down through heart center. Back in our mountain pose. And take a nice cleansing deep breath in and let it out through the mouth. Very nice. Let's go ahead and inhale, and that left leg comes up. And we are slowly going to kick the left leg back behind us. Coming into our warrior 3 here, finding that gazing point in front of you. Smiling and breathing. Square hips here. If you took airplane arms on the other side, I'm going to challenge you to take them here too. And breathe. If you fall, it's okay. We get up and try again. And big step back. Pivot that left foot. Inhale, arms up. Warrior 1. Beautiful. Beautiful yogi. And let's go ahead and open up into our warrior 2. Making sure we can see that right big toe. Right knee is not over that right ankle. Feet are actively pulling in towards each other. We are engaged here. And exhale, drop that left hand. Right hand lifts up and overhead. Exalted warrior. And inhale, back up, warrior 2. Now we're going to do the half moon on this side. So it's going to take that buoyancy from this left leg here to get us up and over. So our right hand's coming down to the ground. If you use the block, go ahead and put the block there. Right, and ready, and come forward. Left heel is reaching back. Left arm is up. Can you take your gaze towards those left fingertips? Breathing. Big smile. And big step back. Back to our warrior 2. Inhale, arms sweep up. Warrior 1. Very nicely done. Breathe. And then plant those hands, frame that foot, and step back, downward dog. Let's go in vinyasa. So roll forward into our plank. Lower down chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. And meet me back, downward facing dog. Just go ahead and take a couple deep breaths here. If you'd like child's pose, you can go ahead and go there for the couple breaths, whichever you prefer here. Just listen to that body. It's screaming to us all the time, and we should listen. Okay, I'm going to have some little playtime. So if you're in child's pose, I know that wasn't long. I said 2 or 3 breaths. Go meet me back in a down dog. So we are going to take the right foot, right ankle, and cross it over the left thigh, right above the knee. So we're in a figure 4 here with our legs in down dog. We are going to walk our hands back, and you can bend through that left knee. We're going to try and play here and rise up. Okay, so allow your inhale to bring you up, and then you can bring your hands at heart center. Here's our figure 4. We're breathing. No holding or clenching here. Big smiles. And exhale, fold over that leg. See if you can straighten through that left leg and see how this feels to be in this forward fold with the figure 4. And slowly walk the hands forward and release that right leg. Go ahead and do your walking dog here. This feels really nice after doing that to that right and left hip. And we're just going to go right on over to the other side. So go ahead and take that right or the left ankle right above the right knee. As always, we're going to have sides that feel a little different. So, of course, this one should feel different. So just see what it feels like in this down dog position first. And then begin to walk the hands back, bending through that right knee, and seeing if you can rise up, hands at heart center here. Finding that gazing point. Breathing. Smiling. I'm quite sweaty here, so I hope you are too. And allow your next exhale to plant those hands, straighten through that right knee, and see what this fold feels like here. And then begin to walk the hands forward, back to our downward dog, and release that left foot. Nice little walk. And then we're going to roll forward into plank, lower down chaturanga, push up, upward facing dog, and let's all meet in child's pose. Hands back towards the feet. Take a couple deep breaths here. If you don't want child's pose, you can always do down dog. It's always a nice little resting position that's active. No, we're not done. I'm just letting us take a little break off of our feet. And if you want, you could give your feet a little massage here. It might be nice. I think rubbing our feet is one of the biggest forms of self-love that we could show our bodies. They don't get enough attention. Okay, we're going to slowly go ahead and come back to all fours. And then we're just going to step up to the top of the mat and slowly peel ourselves up to standing. Beautiful. A little more leg action here. So we're going to do leg lifts. We're going to swing back and do standing splits. So let's go ahead and shift the weight into our left foot. Bring that right leg up. If you can have a straight leg, do straight leg. If it's bent, do bent leg. It doesn't matter. Just have it out in front of you. Pointed or flexed, doesn't matter. Feel the shake. Watch the shake. Accept the shake. It's good. It's building muscle. That's what we're here to do. On your exhale, we're going to come through. Hands are going to come down in front of us, and that right leg is going to sweep up for our standing split. Breathe. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's not a big deal. We are just actively stretching that right foot up towards the sky. Breathing. And release. Beautiful. Go ahead and roll yourself back up to standing. And we're jumping on the other side. So go ahead and shift the weight to the right foot. And left leg lifts. Beautiful. Allow it to shake. Feel this. This is a very active, strong position. And we are light. We are buoyant today. And swing it through and kick it all the way up. Hands come down. So now we're on our standing split on our right leg. So left leg is actively reaching up towards the ceiling. And you're breathing. You're not holding anything or clenching at all here. Beautiful. And release. Go ahead and come on down to the mat, all the way down to our backs. Ha ha. I don't know about y'all, but that was good. We're going to come into happy baby. So go ahead and pull those knees towards those armpits and grab wherever you can. So it could be at your calves or your ankles, or maybe even the outside edges of your feet. Nice cleansing exhales here, letting it all go. I hope that you feel like you were blasted off into space. Outer space. Or maybe you just took a flight in an airplane across the clouds and that was it. Either way, we flew today. Maybe just finding a nice little rock here. Or stillness, if that's what your body's calling for. Maybe seeing what it's like to straighten through the left leg. Maybe straighten through the right. Maybe straighten both of them. Very nice. And go ahead and let's find our Shavasana. So send those legs out long. Palms face up. Tuck those shoulder blades. Put that grin on your face. You are amazing. Day 18 completed. Just allowing all that energy to absorb into your body. Not letting the thoughts take over. We're focused on our breathing. Begin to bring the awareness back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, maybe taking a big stretch overhead. Full body stretch. And then rolling over to one side and using your arm as a pillow. Before we push up into our seated position. When you get there, go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart, right hand over left. Sit up nice and tall. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I very much look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Namaste.